Good evening, everybody. Uh, I'm back again. Hopefully, you guys had a great day today. The weekend is almost upon us. You know how it goes. So, happy Thursday evening, everybody. Hopefully, we'll let people roll on in for the next few minutes before we get going, of course. Hopefully, everybody's had a great dinner or something. I know I did. Actually, I had some good food tonight. Of course, I made it, so, you know, I'm biased. Now, I do not know if Justin will be joining us or Mrs. Dragon Blogger at all, so we may just be us for a while. Now, guys, Nate could not make it tonight, so I'm actually taking over and streaming for Nate tonight. Yes, you're stuck with me again, guys. So, we're going to let people roll in before we get going. Have a good little stream here. Alright, well, we'll switch views in a few minutes, guys. Of course, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight because we're going to have a nice little stream before I head off to vacation land in the next few days. Yes, yes. Alright, guys, we're going to pop over to our first product. The first product, guys, is from Airfrio. I cannot pronounce it. If I butchered, I apologize. But we're going to pull this up. Nate did this video for us. A nice little product is on deal today,
Yo,
guys.
what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon
Great little
Blogger Tech and
product.
Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you the Off-Arrow Laser 2 engraver.
Off-Arrow.
So this is the LF version of the Off-Arrow Laser 2, which basically stands for Long Focus Laser. This is a more high-powered version of the Off-Arrow Laser 2. It comes with the Air Assist, and what this is going to allow you to do is cut deeper into materials. Obviously, you can engrave it just as fine, but yes, so this is the LF. Building this machine was actually really easy. You have these aluminum frames that all you have to do is just line up, bolt together. You have to plug in the stepper motors. They're already basically installed on the machine, and you have to install the laser head itself. So this machine does work with Windows or Mac, and this basically is going to interface by the USB cable that plugs directly into your computer to use with laser gerbil or to use with light burn. Now you do also have this offline connector. This is a separate module that will allow you to control this without the need for a PC. But that's enough about the general specs of this. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at how this machine runs and the results. So as you guys can see here, this is the start of a brand new engraving, I guess you could say. So what I did is I basically wanted to choose something that had a lot of detail just to kind of test this out. Now, I am not a professional in any sense, but as you guys can see right here, it's chugging along really well. High-powered laser. You obviously don't want to look at this directly, but since this is over just a camera, you guys should be fine to just look at this laser. This thing is actually super awesome. And so here are the results. I chose this little weird pattern just because it had a ton of tiny small details. And in my opinion, this could be a lot better, but not due to the fault of the engraver, but to the settings and the user itself. But honestly, in my opinion, it did come out really, really well for one of my first successful engravings, because I did have a lot of engravings before. And you can see here, even on this little top circle at the top, there's that little tiny star, and that came out really well. All right, guys, so if you guys have been looking for a new laser engraver, definitely check out this one from Off-Arrow. This is the Laser 2 LF. They do have other models. Yeah, this thing is super fun. I think you guys will really enjoy it. I'll see you on the next video.
Guys, the Off-Arrow laser engraver, guys. Thanks to Nate for doing that good little video. Now we're going to be moving over to a product that we actually love. This is from Eufy. This is our G30 Robot Vacuum. And now Justin did do this video for us, guys, so we're going to show you guys this. And let it go. Oh, and the doggo is chasing it.
Is that the robot vacuum? No, don't attack it. Don't attack it.
It's just trying to help it move along.
Okay, don't attack it. Don't attack it. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning.
That's great, Justin.
It's just cleaning. You're not
Hey,
gonna
good
do
evening,
stuff.
Donna.
No, don't tell.
Happy Thursday evening.
No. It's okay. Let it do its job. No. No. It's okay. It's okay, Pumpkin. Pumpkin. No.
Yeah, Pumpkin is great.
No. Hey! I'm not letting it do its job. He doesn't. This is why I can't have a robot vacuum. Hey!
It really is.
Pumpkin.
Oh, that dog. That dog cracks me up.
Pumpkin. Gonna break it. Pumpkin. Leave it alone.
Oh,
You know, it's still being efficient. Still wants to do its thing, even though it's being bothered with. It's ignoring you, Pumpkin. You're not gonna stop it from doing its job. It will clean whether you bother it or not. It'll clean whether you bother it or not,
but
Pumpkin.
what happens if he eats it?
It'll just work around you. The way it goes around the chair legs, make sure it doesn't get stuck. I like that. Bounces against the wall.
Got really good guidance or avoidance.
Sweeping.
So
He doesn't bother with it.
he's helping pushing it
He doesn't
along.
bother with it. Hey, okay, you're being a little rough with it.
He probably could. I think he'd end up probably chewing it apart. So that's the Eufy G30, guys. As you guys see, even the dog can't stop it from vacuuming. It still wants to go. Eufy makes some really, really great products, but obviously the dog is the star of the video. If you guys don't know, that is Justin's dog, Pumpkin. He also has kiwi and gluten, but Pumpkin does not like vacuums. He just wants to play with them and chew them apart. Any questions about that? If not, we'll move over to our next little product, guys. This product is actually something I use quite a bit. This is the Bot Tiny Ptz 4K web camera. This actually does a legit 4K resolution and has a full-on app. The app, guys, is really, really full and capable stuff, including changing up the settings, guys. You can actually do gesture controls, target locks, gesture zooms, target tracking modes. You can do regular, standard, or head, and all that. You can configure video with this. You can do anti-flicker with 50 hertz or 60 hertz or off. Then you can do the face AE, or you can do the gimbal initial position, noise reduction, global hotkeys, remote control. You can actually get a remote control from this. Now, the app also allows you to run multiple web cameras off this, which is really great. Good evening, Busy. So we're going to show you guys this little video.
James here with a quick unboxing and
actually
showcase of a new product.
Hey, look,
This
it's
is from
James there.
ObsBot. This
James
is
is
their
here.
Tiny 4K. As you guys know, I'm actually using the ObsBot Tiny right now. This is the 4K version. This will do 4K at 30 frames per
Hey, Jeff.
second
Good evening, buddy.
compared to the 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now, if you want to do 1080p on this camera, you can actually do 1080p at 60
Hey,
frames
Evans.
per second.
Nice to
So
see everybody
you can
popping
actually
in.
go higher frames per second on this camera. Now we're getting this because we want it in 4K. So the resolution of the
Always
4K
want
is
4K.
3840 by 2160.
That's what we're in right now.
Which is very, very respectable. Now this has a zoom times 4, so you can zoom in by 4.
I always
It
keep
also
getting it had
has
zoom times
autofocus
4.
or manual focus. It has a complete field of view, guys. This is AI tracking, so that is very, very cool. Also, now another thing this does is it has a field of view of 86 degrees with built-in omnidirectional microphones with noise reduction, which is very cool. So this has the built-in 2-axis gimbal with or axis gimbal.
Gimbal.
With non-removable.
The fool
So
stumbling
it's a
on
built-in
words.
permanently gimbal.
I can't believe
the
this.
gimbal will pan at 150 degrees, guys. It'll also tilt at 40 degrees, and a max control speed is about 120 milliseconds, so it is rather fast and
it's
smooth.
actually really fast, guys. It will
Now,
actually track
they
you
do
quite
claim
well.
that you guys will need like Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8 to work this, or Mac OS 10.13.
Of course.
Now,
Most
they do
of you have already
recommend
seen this.
1080p at 60
The ones that are
frames per
watching are
second,
new have
or
not.
4K
Hey,
at
Margaret.
30 frames per second with this, guys.
Good evening.
For certain different
Yes, I am
devices.
back, guys.
They also recommend Apple computers.
Nate could not
MacBook
stream
Pro
tonight, so I took
2018
over.
And higher.
Gonna
or
start my
i5
vacation a day
processors
early so I can
or
get all my
later.
videos done tomorrow.
So you have a wide range of compatibility with this device. Now they do have the Bot Tiny Ptz software that will work with this. So remember that, guys. The software runs this also. So inside the package, you are going to get the Bot 4K. You're going to get one USB-C to USB-C cable. You're going to get a USB-C female to USB-A male adapter, USB-A to DC power cable, one user manual, one warranty card, one magnetic mount, and a carrying bag. So
not an A
now
or
that I
C,
gave
but
you guys
that
a
is
little
Lori
rundown of this
B.
product, let's pop it open and let's give you guys a quick view. But first, I'm going to move the camera down just slightly a little more so you guys can see this a little better. Now, you have to tip it over to open it up from the bottom. Now, half of this video is me showing you the product, and then I'm going to switch over and show you guys this.
Let's just skip over and actually show you guys this in action.
Inside the shell, as you guys can see the shell.
Hard shell. Love it.
First little look. And now
actually keep it in the hard shell on my desk.
You guys can see this little camera, right? It swivels around just like this. Back and forth.
Now, the difference between the 4K and the 1080p, guys, is actually on the lens, there's a red ring, so you can actually tell the difference between the two cameras apart.
Up and down.
Hey, good evening, Jennifer.
Now, if this camera is on and you guys want it to shut off, you can just flip it down and it'll automatically kick itself off. You flip it back on and it'll come back on. On the back is the USB-C and the power cable. That is where you're going to need connected. So now I'm going to connect these up. We're going to plug it into the computer. The next view you guys will see will be it being used. Okay, guys. Now that we got this hooked up, you can see
look at that
Bot 4K at the bottom.
You guys can definitely tell the difference of the coloration, right, guys?
You can see the coloration.
One's more white, glorish. The other one actually has skin tones.
They both are just raw.
Compared to what I'm using now, which is just the best of all worlds.
Now you guys can see that following us. We're going to unlock this one also. As you guys can see, that they will follow me everywhere.
They're little creepy little cameras.
Now, if I go like this, or should I say this one, we're going to stop zooming in. We can go zoom in some more.
It's going to zoom back out.
Which is very, very cool. Now, you guys didn't see the other one do that. But if I
because we had it locked for the other one.
We could swap it out and have them both do this. So we have one doing it, not the other. But we have two cameras rolling, so, you know, it's down.
Like I said, guys, with the app, you can actually run more than one camera. No problems, no issues. You can have them running doing everything they need to do. The Bot makes a really great camera. If you guys are looking for something like that actually auto tracks, or just as a normal web camera, if the 4K is a little much for you guys, I mean, it is $228 right now. I get that it's a little spendy. They have the other version, of course, guys, the 1080p, which is also a very great option. Now, I'm going to say good evening to everybody. Thank you guys for joining me, of course, like usual. I am taking over for Nate tonight. Nate was not in the mood to stream, wasn't feeling too good, so I was like, okay, I'll do it, because it'll give me a chance to get caught up on all this product videos tomorrow, because today just did not happen. So how is everybody's evening going tonight? Anybody doing anything good? What are you guys having for dinner? Hopefully some good dinner. I had some pretty good dinner. We'll see if Justin joins us or not tonight. I think I'm on my own. Yeah, guys, the next product up is from Govee. If you guys don't know Govee makes a phenomenal product. This is actually the Govee light bulbs that go into a light socket. And we're going to show you guys that video right now.
Here. Today we're taking a quick look at a
We'll
new
actually
product.
just
This
play
is
the
from
whole
Govee,
video.
guys.
This one.
This is
Hey,
their
Chucky,
RGB
buddy. How you doing, man?
light bulbs for your wall sconces or your light plugs or even your lamps, guys. This is a 4-piece kit. Does work with voice control, remote control.
Does
color
not work in a
lighting,
dimmable
warm,
light.
cool,
Just remember
root
that, guys.
control,
It will
scene mode,
flicker.
and all of that good stuff. This is their model number H6008. Remember that model number because you will need it to hook it up to the app. Now, like I said, it is a 4-piece set. Now, they consider this an 800 luminous
Grab a drink
brightness,
real
which
quick,
is
guys.
not bad. It will cost about $1.08 per year to run the bulb. So $1 worth of power, not bad. Now you do get 4 of these in here. I'm only going to pull one out. You don't need to pull all 4 out. It's just like a regular old school light bulb, but LED style. So,
Hey, Justin.
I have a lamp.
Had to grab a water.
We're going to actually pull out the light bulb in this lamp. I'm going to stand on the base to make sure it doesn't hit
dinner.
over. As you guys see, I have an old school, like incandescent.
Where did James go? He grabbed water.
Bulb in there. We're going to screw this one in.
I was about to cough. Yep, hydrate.
Very simple, very easy.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to actually hit the power button. As you guys see, it is on. Now, how easy to hook
I see
up?
there's a
It's very
delay in
easy,
stream
guys.
tonight.
You just go to the Play Store, download the Govee Home app. Unfortunately, I already have the Govee Home app on here. You add device, then you add the model number, which was H6008. Click search, it pops
I don't
up.
understand
Click
why
that.
it has
Once
such
it
a
pops
delay
up,
at night.
it's going to ask for your Wi-Fi login. We'll click that. Now it's connecting. Just that simple. Now, since I am done, it is searching for my Wi-Fi. Now I'm going to enter
What's
my
my Wi-Fi password? You
without
guys ain't getting that.
showing it to you guys. Right?
Even though I just changed it all.
We are going to connect this. Oh, oops. So remember, guys, it only works with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, not 5, and I just
That is
messed
a
up.
good thing to point out, guys. This set actually only works with 2.4, not 5 gigahertz. So do not put the 5 gigahertz wireless in there. It won't accept it. It won't work with it. Just stick with the 2.4 and you're golden.
So we're going to let this change over. We're going to change it over to the 2.4. Put in the password again. And log back in, right? So once we're logged in, I'll show you guys what you can do. We are now connected, right? It's now connecting up to my Wi-Fi. Everything is running good, smooth. Now the lights light up. If I want, I can change the coloration to red. Now I'm going to actually drop the lights in here so you guys can see this truly in full action. So we're just going to break down some lightage.
Didn't help.
A little better effect, right? We can go to orange.
It is super bright of a
Wanna see
bulb.
orange?
I'll tell you that,
Yellow,
guys.
Yellow, green.
Now, the cool thing about this light setup, guys, is the Govee app is actually workable with other products. And now they have this new Dreamwear part that will actually connect this bulb with all the other Govee lights that you have. And they will all do the same effects as what you have set up. And that's actually a cool option. Let's say you guys want to get the ambiance of a movie in full effect. This will do that. Or maybe you just have a whole bunch of lighting and you're streaming and you want all the lighting next to go together. Or maybe let's say you were playing some music and you want it to be reactive to the music. You can actually do that also. It's just a great product and a very great light bulb. Now, I'm not going to, let's just pop forward and see if we actually shut the lights down a little more. Oh, we did. Here you guys go.
Guys go. A lot more dark.
Got it darker so you can actually see this better.
Candlelight. Want some candlelight effects? We got candlelight. There are plenty of styles. We have gaming modes, guys. Emotions if we want romantic, profound, DIY, connect up the mic. Let's see here.
you know, we will allow the microphone while using the app. Now, if I talk, right, it's going to bounce around. Really cool, like sensitivity.
So this is kind of like the music mode, guys.
On that to make it
you can see the little EQ popping and moving.
Color. I can tune off that auto color and change the patterns. Let's do party style.
I mean, honestly, for like $32, guys, it's a really, really great light set. Just if you don't feel like putting up LED strips or like the big panels on your walls, this gives you the options to have the RGB in a light socket to have a little ambiance, or let's say you want to put it in your kids' room. It's a very, very great option. Really, really like it. Now we're going to be moving over to the next product, guys, and that is from Hohem. This is their gimbal for the phone. Another really cool product. Let's show you the iSteady X2. James here with a quick unboxing and showcase of new product from Hohem. This is their iSteady X2 3-axis.
Starting to get warm in here again.
Gimbal stabilizer for smartphones, guys. This is a foldable phone gimbal with wireless remote.
Guys, you guys noticed I'm in another new T-shirt.
This is built for
I'm in what
like
trouble?
iPhone 12 Max Pros, 13s.
This
11s,
is merch, guys.
Samsungs,
New merch.
Googles, any smartphone, guys. This comes with a carrying case, a remote control, a small tripod, the gimbal itself, and a charging cable.
And
so,
Justin just put a whole bunch of... I'll actually talk about that. Just so you guys know, we did put a whole bunch of new merch on our merch store, guys. So if you're looking for merch, we did load it. And also, Justin, there was somebody on here earlier asking about if we had like visors instead of hats with this logos. So just throwing it out there.
The anti-shake, it can do also face recognition or object tracking. So that is a very cool objects piece that this can do. But to do all that, you will need to use the app, guys. Just remember, it will need the app.
Yeah, so I want the new Dragon. I got to get that new Dragon in white.
Fit in your pocket. It weighs less than a half pound. That is objectively small, guys. So like I said, it has the 3-axis stabilization with the 4.0 anti-shake algorithm.
I believe the other merch store actually had visors. I can't remember.
Should be able to do a lot of stuff. Now it does some other things like photo, video, audio, auto rotation, recenter the gimbal, front and rear camera recording will work with front or
rear. I think this came from Streamlabs.
Zoom in or out or mode change, guys. It'll do all that. Now, like I said, it needs the app. It can actually work up to 33 feet away from the remote control from the device. So you can set it away from you, walk away, and still use this. Now, this has a built-in battery that you can actually use to do other stuff.
Did it take over Jackie's description? Hey, Justin, you need a description on Twitch. No, I am multi-streaming, just not to Twitch tonight.
The built-in battery is a 2800 milliamp battery, I believe, off the top of my head, guys. So you do have that in here, which works.
Thanks for letting us know, buddy.
Cool. So, small size. You have an operating time of 10 hours.
It shouldn't have took over.
If you need to charge your device, it can do that. So let's pull it out and show you guys what you get. First, you get the box right here, guys. It says, you know, a Hohem X2 iSteady. Make the content, enjoy it. You know, so we're gonna pop it open. Right there, little thing that says the same thing. Pop it open. Flip it open. Right
secret
here,
code.
guys, is the iSteady Hohem. Download the app and activate. And all
not sure which one.
Jazz. So I'm gonna set
Justin will be able to answer that. He is in here.
First things first. We have this little boxes inside this little box. Let's see how it opens.
There you go.
That just slides to the side. So the first part will be user manual, guys. How to use it. Booting up the iSteady for the first time use. Bluetooth and all that.
That must be for the Nintendo Switch setup.
Like the phone clamp, folding locks, and buttons on it. It's got a lot of buttons. Shutter buttons, zoom buttons, tilt motor, knobs, pan, all that. So there is that part. If you need help, they have a little help section, guys.
Yes,
and
they
the
do.
other side of the box over here, this is kind of cool here. So you also have a hand strap for the gimbal if you guys need the hand strap, or a carrying case. You know, nice little.
Now, this gimbal actually came with the soft carrying case. I was actually quite surprised it came with the soft one because it is a gimbal. You really want it protected. So let's pop forward. Let's actually show you guys the gimbal itself. Here's the tripod.
Very cool, very easy. 3/8 screw. You can use this on any device, including this gimbal. Second,
yeah, I missed it.
The remote.
I'm sure he told me about it, but I missed it.
It has a lot of buttons. You have your on and off button slide up there, guys. Back here is your battery compartment. Let's see if we can pop it open real quick. And we're not going to be able to pop it open. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out later. You have your
it does take just a little watch battery, guys, so
mode
if you need it.
Up, down, negatives, your pictures, video, and all that cool
I
stuff.
love it's got this. If you guys need the app, it will AI track
USB to USB-C, guys. This is cool.
Yes.
Then you have the gimbal. Now the gimbal, guys, right here, USB-C is your port. So you plug this in, USB-C, and you're good to go. Charge it just like that, and perfect. We're going to unplug that. So you see it folds up, guys, right? Right down here is a little button. That is going to be, remember right? Yeah. So we have a little lock.
Who did not know how to do this at first?
Just like that. Pops open, slides. We're out. Over here, twist the knob. And the knob pops up. Our gimbal is up and out.
Yeah, we're moving.
This mechanism.
Guys, this actually is a really great gimbal and actually nicely sized. Cool thing is you can actually set it up on the tripod and do like time-lapse photography with it. Your phones will fit in it. I could fit a Samsung S21 or a ZTE Blade Pro, which is actually a quite big phone. And I'll actually show you guys that. The Blade X Pro, guys, is a really, really big phone. Even sitting next to the S21. And you guys will actually see the size difference between that and the ZTE. There is quite a bit difference. And the Samsung actually has a case, so it's bigger than it should be. But great little product, guys. The gimbal, if you guys need a gimbal, that's actually a really great product. Any questions about anything thus far, guys? Next up is actually the Eufy Cam security system. I actually have this. We'll play the video this time.
James here. And today I'm going to walk you through how to install the app and connect your cameras to the Eufy Cam 2C home security system setup. As you guys see, I have the little paper here. You guys can see this. That's just the box covering, right? I have one of the cameras here, and that's on purpose. And then we have the phone.
Now, guys, there is a clippable Play Store for $8 on this product.
Pop over to apps, type in Eufy Security, the first one right here by Anchor, install it, and then we will open it. And since I already have it installed, we will just open it just like that, right? Now, do you want to add on to form factor? I will add that on off camera. As you guys see, I do have one device and the home base already connected. You know, we're just going to ignore all that really quick. Not sure why that popped up. So, if you want to add a new device, right, you click plus. Home base 2 is the one you're going to want for this system. You click home base 2, add new home. Then it's going to tell you how to walk through, name it, and all of that stuff, and pairing it up, which is very simple. So you just go like this, click, and it'll say connect your home base to your lane's router, then go next, find your Wi-Fi signal, and connect, and it'll pair. Since we've already did that, we don't need to do that, but we do have a camera
on the bottom. Is your actual speaker and your USB-C charging port. So how do you add the camera? Well, first you go down and find the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. That's not the one we want. We want the Eufy Cam 2C Pro. You click this. Now it says keep camera and home base within 1 meter. I'm definitely within 1 meter. So we're going to click next. Now it's going to say connect the sync button. Well, the sync button is right here on top of the camera. I'm going to click that. You're going to see it beeps and turns red.
It has a light
now
system,
the home
guys,
base
if you
is
need
actually
the
going to
lighting.
detect it itself once I click that.
Super
now
bright.
you'll hear back there, adding device, discovering camera. Let's point the camera at something a little let's point it at the door over here. Just like that. We're pointed at the door. Hopefully the door will see it. Now we're going to click and detect what we wanted to say. I'm going to say living room for now. Since this is in the living room, that's what we're going to name it for now.
Just showing you
The
guys.
camera is initializing. Now we are added successfully. Now they'll ask you, do you want optimal battery life at 20-second clips or optimal surveillance at 60-second clips? I think I'm going to go with 20-second clips for now. Now it says fully charged camera, off the device or off a USB plug to make the premium battery. I'm not going to worry about that right
Here's
now
my
because
second
we're
camera.
just doing a video.
You guys see it's
Since we
actually
are there,
really
it shows
good
you how
video
to
quality.
mount it and clip it 7 to 10 feet above. Easily done in my place because my walls are at least 15 feet tall in some areas. So we're going to go there. Now it's going to detect the Wi-Fi signal. It is great. Now you see the mounting and you hear the echo.
Echo.
We're going to go connect. We are now connected. We have two cameras, the front door.
Shut
We
that
have
back
the living
off.
room. Let's open the front door. We are now in the front door. If I hit mute, you don't hear the echo, but you can hear everything
Guys,
going
really
on.
great
It does have a
cameras.
microphone. If I hold speak, it needs the request permission. So we will say while using this app, hey, get out of my house.
Really bright in here.
Hey, get out of my house. And you guys should hear it in the background. So that works. We can clip it or we can start recording. We are now recording a clip of what we want. Or if we want to save, let's clip that, save a screenshot of the picture. We can do that also.
Definitely
Then we
can,
have
guys.
like nighttime. Let's go over to night vision. You can turn on black and white night vision, spotlight night vision, or turn off. We're going to leave it as is. We can hit the alarm. Do we
do
want the
have it on
alarm
black
on
and
base?
white.
We do not want the alarm whatsoever right now. Then we have settings, right? It tells you front door motion detection is on, spotlight is on, power management, video settings. So we have watermark. We can add a watermark. If we want a watermark, timestamp, and logo, we want just the timestamp. You don't need the logo too. Just the timestamp will be just fine. We'll back out. Audio and settings. So we can turn medium speaker or high, audio recording, microphone, and speaker. Now we can do notifications. Do we want notifications? Most notifications full effect or include thumbnail. So we will get notice.
So it is a full app. It can do a multiple of items. It can do the notifications that you want. It can ring your phone. It can actually do the alarm. This kit is actually really great. Now, the one we're showing you right now is a 2-piece kit. They do have a 3-piece kit and a 5-piece kit. So the 5-piece kit comes with 4 of the wireless cameras that have 180 days per camera off a single charge, plus the home base, which is really great. Then you have the 16 megabytes of hard drive space on the home base to save your clips or your videos or whatever. Or it can actually save those clips and stuff to your phone also if you have it paired up to your phone with the app, which is really, really great. Any questions about that, guys? If you have questions, please ask. I see Phil was checking his name to make sure he was still here. Yeah, it got a little quiet around here. Waiting for all. Is that you wait for Oliver all the time? That boy's busy. Football practice again. Yeah, guys, our next product is from iDo. This is their queen size air mattress that Nate did earlier. I'll show you guys this right now.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel from Dragon Blogger, and today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome queen size air mattress from iDo. They say that this is the perfect guest bed solution, so let's go ahead and jump in and see if that's the truth. So we'll go ahead and start with a quick unboxing. This was a super simple process. As you can see here, it comes in this nice little carrying case with the drawstring.
3 hours every night. Wow.
They didn't have to add, but they did. So we'll go ahead and keep pulling this out. As you can see, it's double wrapped here in this plastic. We'll go ahead and take all of that out. It has a little instruction manual as well as some warning labels.
Yeah, I don't miss those days.
That. So we'll go ahead and throw that to the side and keep unboxing this. Take away this plastic and this little tag. And now we'll go ahead and jump and we'll take a look at the front here. So as you can see here, it actually has dual motors to help inflate or deflate this machine faster. So over here on the left side of this panel, you're going to have a compartment for your power cable as well as your...
So you see that nozzle he's pointing to, guys, which is really cool, is if you take this camping, you can actually use one of those portable inflators with that nozzle right there to inflate this mattress.
Air duct valve to relieve the pressure inside of this if you don't have power to automatically deflate it. So this thing was packed really nicely. So what you want to do is just go ahead and get it unfolded.
Man, I should get some of these
so it doesn't kink up when you're trying to air this mattress up. And then you simply just want to take the cable out of the compartment, plug it in, and then you are going to inflate it. All in all, this took about 3 to 4 minutes to inflate it to the desired firmness that I wanted. It might be a little bit different for you, but that's just my experience. Once you get it to the desired firmness, simply just turn off.
Really, actually looks like a really nice air mattress.
So now we'll go ahead and lay down on it. First, though, you see here this has this really nice soft touch feature, and it feels
There's no
really
potatoes
nice
on
to the
there,
hands. And it also, you can obviously
where's
put a sheet
where's
on it.
his tater?
If you wanted to just sleep on this, that will be absolutely fine. So my initial impressions when laying down on this is it is firm, but that's how I honestly like it. If you didn't want it as firm as I have it in this video,
I do not like sinking into my bed.
A little bit. This
Just
thing
being
is
honest.
also really great for side sleepers like myself. So if you're a side sleeper, you should be good to go. Now, what would an air mattress test be without a strength or rigidity test? So let's go ahead and jump on it. As you can see, it slid there. It doesn't really have like an anti-movement padding on the bottom. So if it's on carpet, it might move around when you first get on it, but that's really not that big of a deal. On the side here, they're kind of elevated. So what you actually could probably do is put on a sheet if you don't want to sleep directly on it. And then once you're done, simply all you want to do is just deflate it by turning the motors to deflate. And this takes about half the time it takes to inflate it. So it's really easy, really quick, simple to kind of deassemble, even though you're not really deassembling anything. So yeah, that's really it, guys, for this video. Yeah, if you guys want to check out this iDo air mattress, I highly recommend it. If you've been looking to get yourself a new air mattress or you go camping or anything like that,
he dropped something on his
iDo, and I'll see you guys on the
next something video. On his crock. That is the iDo queen size, guys. They do have king size, and they actually, I believe they have twin or single. I will check and make sure. So they have queen and twin. So guys, just so you know, there is a queen and twin. If you purchase one or more products, you can actually get 5% off if you need. Now, guys, we're going to be moving over to the Sojos Classic Aviators, and I believe this video was done by Nate also.
So we're going to be taking a look at these Aviator frames right here. There's not a lot to say about it. But yeah, these are made by Sojos. These are actually really high quality for the price. I mean, very solid construction, even though these are
guys
really
for like $12. It's a great aviator sunglass.
Honestly, these are just a
especially
really nice
polarized
classic aviator look, as you guys can see here. I don't really rock the Aviator. Somebody was telling me last time that I got to do the whole put them on. This is going to be a problem. I can't rock the Aviators, but they do look good. My wife has been wearing them. I had to steal them from her today after I.
Where's his golf sun visor?
A couple days ago of these.
Have it flipped upside down, half sideways. I can picture it that way.
Aviator sunglasses. These definitely are really nice. I have a big face, and these fit me really nice. They look pretty good. I like the little crossbar right here. You don't see that very often. It looks really nice. Yeah, definitely check these out from Sojos. They're really nice.
That is the Sojos, guys. If you have any questions, as always, please ask. So how is everybody's Thursday night going? The weekend is upon us. Hopefully everybody has some good plans and everybody's having a great night. I know it's a little quiet in here. Hopefully chat's not messing up for a lot of you. So guys, as we go through these products, if you have any questions, always guys ask and we are here to answer. Even though Justin may be in and out. And I will actually switch over. I'm going to show you guys this. Guys, this is one of our new shirts on our merch store. This is What Trouble. This is the Dragon shirt, of course. But there are plenty of new ones if you guys need. We do have a merch store. Always glad to show that off. Oh, hey. Flip back. But if you guys are looking for a hat, you know, really great hat. Awesome logo. Well done. Nicely stitched. But it is a snapback, guys. But they do offer, I believe, a flex fit style if you need a flex fit. Just for those that need those. Now we're going to be moving over to the Holy Stone HS720 4K drone, guys. This actually, I believe, Nate.
Hey, what is going on, guys?
It
Nathaniel
was
with
Nate.
Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HS720G 4K drone from Holy Stone. This is their top-of-the-line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holy Stone, as you guys can see here, as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice. And then one of the first things you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box, you are going to get the battery. Now, they don't send two batteries with this, which is a little bit different from what they normally do, but this is their highest end model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery right here, as well as a little screwdriver for maintenance. Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash this thing and mess them up. And then going forward right here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation, such as some warning labels and then the user manual to get you up and going. And then continuing on right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get your handheld controller. Now, this controller is very similar to the ones that they have used in the past, but we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that this has here in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now, this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdier, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this. It is a brushless motor, guys. Gimbal, so that's going to give you nice, smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization. And as you guys can see here on the right, this is how they fold in. You just basically fold them in, and you're even going to have your SD card right here, so you can record directly to an SD card. On the back is going to be your battery slot with a battery lighter. And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms. And that's basically it for the overview of the drone itself. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the remote here. As you guys can see here, this does take on some of their form factor that they've used in the past with their other handheld controllers. The antennas are foldable, as well as the grips, and it does have a pop-out phone holder so you can get that live view. Getting this set up was really easy. You just want to download the Ophelia Fly app and then walk through the instructions that are on screen. It'll get you ready and paired up. It's super easy to do, but once you have that all paired up, as you guys can see here,
are we losing the stream, guys?
A nice semi-level place to set this down so we can get this flying. And right before we take off, we're going to go ahead and just go over some of the features that are on screen and on the controller. So on the controller side of things, you can see that we have a battery level indicator for the drone.
Sec, everybody. So I actually lost the video, and I'm not sure why.
For the controller, we have a battery indicator. How many GPS
it was on my end.
Connected to.
It was my browser for some reason.
The lock button, return to home.
I thought it completely went sideways.
It to where it took off from in case of an emergency.
Wanted to make sure.
And then you're going to have basically a speed selector right up there on the top right. If you hold it down, you can see
so it wasn't just me.
Sport mode, which is high speed. Then we switch to low speed. We're going to go ahead and go back to high speed because we do not want to fly slow. And as you can see, it's just indicated right up there. On the right side, you are able to switch between photo and video mode. So we'll go ahead and look at some of the settings for the video.
Yeah, I can see chat.
Auto white balance, there's grayscale, there's a whole bunch of different settings for video color. You're going to have two different video types, which is going to be 30 frames per second at 4K and 1080p at 60 frames per second. Enough of all of me talking though, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and see what this thing is capable of. I'm super excited being that this is their highest end model. So as you guys can see here, we are now looking at the camera live view. We are now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Again, this is at 4K 30 frames per second. You guys could see on that launch that image stabilization electronically and the gimbal do a really good part in making sure that you get smooth video. This is honestly immediately a big step up from the drone that I have tested from them in the past. While that
It really is.
bad,
That quality is way better.
Definitely a lot better. We're going to go ahead and switch over now. We are recording at 1080p at 60 frames per second. And one of the things I noticed about the camera and the sensor that they have built in with the HS720G is the sensor is just a lot better. The colors are more vibrant. Seems to be working better than the previous version of the drone that I had tested, so it definitely works really well. All right, guys, this was just a quick overview of the HS720G drone from Holy Stone. They really step up their game at the top for this drone. So if we're a new drone that is very easy to learn and fun to fly around with, I highly recommend this one, and I'll see you on the next video.
So that's the Holy Stone HS720, guys. Very great drone. As you guys see, we are showing that one off. A really great drone. I actually have a couple Holy Stones, and I love them. Can't wait to get them up. My niece is coming out for vacation with my mom, and I actually plan on taking the drones out. I did purchase batteries, so I actually have batteries ready for this. So we're going to actually have some fun with that. If you guys have any questions, please ask, of course. If not, we're going to be moving on to the next product, and that is from SEMA. This is the RC helicopter, and Nikita did this video for us. So we're going to show you guys this. This is their SEMA S39 RC helicopter.
Hey guys, I got another amazing SEMA product for you here today. I absolutely love
helicopters.
Some wonderful remote controlled vehicles and stuff, regardless of what you want, whether it's a hovercraft, a boat, or a helicopter.
I need some boats.
Got you covered. This is
I want a boat now.
It is a helicopter, so I'm super excited about that. I'm just getting the package opening right now so I can show you everything that's in it, and then we'll do a test run with it. So pulling it out already, it comes in a styrofoam box that is sealed on both sides to make sure no parts get damaged. So we gotta go through and get this tape up. I love the little extra the little extra mile they take to make sure that their product is protected when it gets to you. Sometimes it's not the best for the buyer because we get annoyed by all the tape, but you know they have your
That's what he gets for not having a steak knife out.
Oh, so it's actually taped on 4 sides, not just 2. There we go.
And for Nikita, hydrate or dihydrate, guys.
It's just a little bit on there. Let's see if I can. I can't take it off, so you do have to take off 3 sides. You can't just get away with just 2. But then it just opens just nicely. So as you can see, it's really sleek design. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be, but you already know it's light from the box. It's got a really nice sleek design, and I love the sort of semi-Xbox style controller that it has for it.
I love it. He called it an Xbox style controller.
And it doesn't look like this is going to be the battery for the actual helicopter itself and a screwdriver to access it, but it doesn't look like the remote control will come with batteries, so you will need to provide. Most of the time they require AA batteries, but when I set everything up and get back to you, I will let you know about that. So I'm super excited for this test run. So I've brought the helicopter outside. You have to make sure that you have the battery plugged in on the side so it's getting power, and then you have to actually flip a switch at the bottom to turn it on. And once you do, the light will be flashing. Make sure when you set the helicopter down, you put the back of it facing the pilot, and then you want to turn it on here too. To sync it up, you throttle up and then down, and then the light on here, once you do that, should stop blinking. So, okay, it's solid now, put it down, and to start it, you just lift on the elevation side, which is the left side.
It's in a tree.
Basically, the left side is for elevation, up or down, higher or lower. The right side is for direction. Oh. So I recovered the helicopter. I probably should have given my girlfriend some time to practice with it before just throwing her out to make this video. But as I was saying, this is the button that basically controls the altitude, higher or lower. This is what turns it. This rotates it clockwise, this rotates it counterclockwise, and this button is what uses to go faster speeds or slower speeds. So if you want to just start the plane itself, all you have to do is tilt up on this, and then it'll start spinning, and it'll prime, and it'll get to a certain speed, and if you don't do anything else, then it'll just simply cut off.
That's cool.
So you know it's not just sitting there running. But we're going to give it a trial test number 2 just to kind of show you it flying around and everything, and then you can decide if this is something that you want to pick up.
That's the SEMA S39 RC helicopter. A nice little helicopter if you guys need. Now we're going to be moving over to a product that I highly recommend, and this is from WeMax. This is their projector screen, guys. This is, I believe, is the ALR. It is. This is the ALR projection screen, and what that means is it's ambient light rejecting. Now the cool part is they have, it's meant for the 4K laser, guys. It will actually make your screen super, super bright. Now, they do offer the LAR CLR, which has the ambient light rejecting plus ceiling light rejecting, and that one's good for 8K and 4K, which is really great also. But we're going to show you this video. Nate actually did this video, guys, of the WeMax.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon
Ball. I want one of these screens.
Today I am
but I want the ALR CLR.
To you guys, this 100-inch WeMax projector screen. This is an ALR projector screen, which I'll get back to what that means here in a little bit. And right off of the bat, what we're going to show you guys is just how this looks on my wall. So like I said, this is 100 inches. I barely got it to fit with the space that I had, but we made it work. And as you guys can see right here, this leaves a very small footprint on your home. It's only about 1.5 inches in depth once it's installed, and as you guys can see right here, there are absolutely 0 warps, and that's due to the installation procedure, which has hundreds, I wouldn't say hundreds, but probably dozens and dozens of springs that are going to tension that screen to the frame. So basically all you have to do is unroll the screen, you're going to put the frame around it and the hooks and mount it to your wall, and that's really all it is. So now jumping over to a video test, we are using the WeMax dice projector with this. So it's 2 of the same brand products, but as you guys can see right here, this projector screen looks absolutely amazing.
You know, we got the stock footage because that's super bright.
Nice color contrast. The blacks look so good on this, and the colors just pop. And going back to that ALR that I was telling you guys about earlier, that is ambient light rejecting. So light that is not directly casted on this screen is going to help kind of reduce some of that lighting so you get more vivid, more bright pictures. And as you can see here, we're just going through some more stock footage, and I just can't tell you guys how nice this projector screen looks in my room.
It really does.
Absolutely awesome.
Makes my screen look just horrible.
Fan, soccer fan, if you play video games, if you like to watch the news. Honestly, this projector screen was so easy to set up. I did it by myself. It took me a couple hours just because I was stubborn. I didn't want to read the directions, but make sure you read the directions because you don't want any crinkles in that screen surface. But yeah, guys, this thing just looks absolutely amazing. If you guys have been looking for a new projector screen or a new projector, I highly recommend this one, and I highly recommend the WeMax dice projector. So like I said, I really can't recommend this one enough. If you guys have been looking for a new projector screen, go ahead and pick this one up. You won't regret it, and I'll see you on the next video.
So that is the WeMax ambient light rejecting projection screen, guys. Really great projection screen. Now we're going to be moving over to the Kosori tea kettle, and I believe Nikita did this.
So this is the
he did.
glass kettle, and basically it's
I'm gonna sit here and itch my eyeball.
Once you pull it out of the box, all you have to do is take the plastic covering off of this and then put it onto the base. Once the base is plugged in, this is what engages.
I don't know why we're getting frame drops tonight.
And then this is what you would do to pop the top. What I really like about it is that if you look at this part right here, and I'll bring it closer to the camera, there's a little filter in there. That filter.
I apologize, everybody.
You have in here.
Allergies, man. Allergies. Eyes are itching and I'm sneezing and coughing.
Which it comes out. So I have 700 milliliters of water here. This thing is 1.7 liter capacity, so I can fit about 1 more liter than what I'm going to put in here. And I'm just going to do this to demonstrate how fast this
Oh,
water.
you can fit a lot more than that. Don't worry, buddy.
So now I have it in there, I have the top closed, I can go ahead and engage it, and it'll have this nice little blue LED that pops around it. So let's go ahead and see how long this water is going to take to boil.
5 times speed. 10 hours later.
So as you can see, there's already fog starting to form up at the top, and there are little bubbles that are at the bottom. It's making some noise, but as you can see, it's basically taking no time to get to boiling temperatures.
I get down with this beat.
Now, one thing that is cool about this glass kettle is that you don't have, there's no guesswork with this. You don't have to know when the water is, finished boiling. It will turn off on its own. So that's something that's really cool about this glass kettle.
Wait, now we're boiling. I can see it. There we go.
And there you have it. It flipped off, so it's done. But I'm going to go ahead.
So it shuts down when it's at its temperature. That's cool.
With this nice hot water. Like I said, this is a absolute godsend. It works so fast. The water is boiling hot, and I have to do minimal work to get my delicious tea. So if you're in the market for a glass kettle like this, definitely check out this Kosori one.
So that's the Kosori tea. Now let's move over to the Bob and Brad foot massager, guys. I'm actually not really sure which member did this one.
I'm here testing out
Justin
Bob and
did
Brad
this one.
foot massage. This is a heating shiatsu foot massage device that fits my feet surprisingly well. As you can see, I have a size 12 and a half foot, and my feet fit in.
He actually got his feet in there.
Room. All you have to do is press the power button after plugging it in. It comes on. At the very top where the power button is, it has the intensity level of the
you can hear it working too.
At the bottom left is the button for the airbags. These are those little kind of pressure airbags. They almost feel like those blood pressure cuffs that squeeze on your calves and your feet, or your ankles and your feet. And then of course it has a low and a high heat setting for whether or not you want the warmth to come up your feet. And I gotta admit, I had no idea what to expect. I've never tested a massage device like this, and it is pleasantly surprising. I could feel the little kneading balls at the bottom on my feet, and I particularly like the compression from the airbags more than I thought I would. That's actually my favorite part of this. I like the way they come in with pressure and they kind of squeeze my ankle and my feet, and this allows the balls
Bob
to
and Brad,
massage
guys.
and
Bob
knead
and
the bottom of
Brad.
my feet really well, and my heel. And the heat works out real good too. This is surprisingly comfortable. If you walk on your feet all day, you're on your feet all day, standing constantly, this does a really good job of kneading and massaging. And I was actually really pleasantly surprised. It's easy to pick up by the handle, and you can kind of see the bottom here.
Now, the cool thing is, guys, those inserts actually unzip so you can pull them out and wash them. So, great little massager at a decent price, guys. If that's what you're looking for something, it's actually a nice little product. Now, it does have a remote control, which he did not show you guys. So, if you need the remote control, there is a remote control. Now, let's move over to the Hummix car phone holder. Now, Nate did the video for this. Show you guys
this is the mount right here. I'll kind of show you guys the accessories it comes with. So basically, this is everything it comes with. So this part
we do
is
have a
basically
couple
going
more
to,
video products left, guys, to show you.
This is going to sit somewhere on your dash or somewhere else in your car, or even if you guys want it in your house, you could do that too. What this is going to do is just sit down there, and then this portion right here, what you'll do is you'll basically peel this off. I haven't done the video on this yet, but you'll peel this off and it'll sit on there. And once it's sitting on there, all you have to really do is just basically pull that down, and that's going to create the suction that holds this to the surface that you installed this on. So we'll go ahead and lift that back up. So it does have some different points of articulation, I guess you could say. So right here, what this is going to allow you to do,
this does come in 3 colors.
It's going to allow you to basically adjust it up and down. So if you have different viewing angle needs, you can definitely.
If you buy one or more of the products, you also get 10%
It's okay.
off.
That's okay. That's all right. So this is going to allow you to basically adjust it to the viewing need that, I guess you desire. So go ahead and tighten that up. Another point of articulation is going to be right here. And what this is going to allow you to do is when you loosen this up, it's basically going to allow you to extend this. So say like maybe the portion on your dash that's closest to you isn't exactly flat, but further back there is. What you can do is basically put the whole mechanism further back and then extend this out towards you so you don't lose any of that kind of like viewing angle, which is pretty cool. It can extend out pretty far. That's as far as it goes. And then it can obviously shrink all the way back down. You can tighten it up. So say you want it halfway, about like that.
Halfway.
Just basically tighten it up.
Halfway, guys.
And it's very sturdy. And as you can see here, that's not going to budge at all. So now switching over here to the front, this material right here, Humix went ahead and decided to just kind of put in this real soft touch material. So maybe if you don't use a phone case or you do have a phone case and you don't want it to get like scratched up, this isn't going to scratch at the back of your phone or your phone case. 100 LOL, the fire emoji. Yeah, so this isn't going to scratch your phone.
Yeah, I wonder if
or
it'll
scratch
fit
your
with the
phone
pop
case.
socket, though.
Right here, another point of articulation, if you have a taller phone, what this is going to allow you to do is you basically just pull this down, and that'll extend
A lot of people put
roughly
them pop
about
sockets
an
on
inch.
these.
So if you have a taller phone, you can definitely put it in there and you won't have to worry about it being too lopsided over the top. And then one of the coolest things about this is to put your phone in here. All you simply have to do is on the side, if you guys can see it here, all you have to do is just basically push that in and this will automatically extend out. So then what you can do, oh, excuse me. That was rough.
Good old Nate.
What you can do is basically put your phone in here like this, or just drop
Not
it
like
on
that.
your desk.
Don't
That
do
also
it like
works
that.
too. So basically, you're just going to put it in here like this, clamp it down.
Squeeze the clamp.
You don't want to like squeeze it too tight because you obviously don't want to break the plastic. But as you can see here, that's not going to go anywhere. I mean, this is super solid.
Don't break the plastic.
I'm
just
shaking
drop your
it
phone.
and it's
You heard
not
'em,
moving.
guys.
It definitely
Don't worry
clamps
about your
down
phones.
really tight. So then say you get home and then you want to basically just take your phone off of the mount. All you have to do is just push in those little side buttons that I showed you guys just a few seconds ago, and it'll release it, and you can just pop it right off. So simple as that. There's not really much to it. It does have very solid plastic. Nothing feels cheap.
So that's the Humix car phone holder mount, guys. A nice little product if you need a car phone holder. Now we're going to be moving on to the Sony Srs Xb13. This is actually a Bluetooth speaker. It does come in multiple colors, but this speaker actually quite surprised me with the sound. We're going to pop over here and we're going to play this little video.
Unboxing and showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Sony. This is their
Now, the cool
SRS
thing is you can pair this with another one and have it in
wireless
stereo,
speaker.
which is really
This,
cool.
they claim, has a little extra bass, but we'll determine that. This is also IP67, which means it's waterproof, dustproof, so you can take it to the beach if you really want. Take it to the lake and have fun with it.
Wow, I must have
Now,
been sick doing this one.
This is the
I
powder
can hear the
coated
cough
version,
and
I
the
believe.
scratch in the voice.
It comes in several colors like black, pink, or orange.
Hydrate or
and
dehydrate,
another
guys.
blue, and a tan. So they claim this has like a 16-hour battery life with indicator, guys.
The battery
This
life
is
actually
Bluetooth
holds up,
speaker.
guys.
So all that good stuff.
Really
This
quite
is a
surprising.
USB-C charging port. So you have the USB-C DC 5-volt plug. You also have volume controls on this. You'll have play and pause, and I'll show you guys that as we go. First, as you
Just
guys
open
see,
it, buddy, and
rather
show
small.
us.
So let's pop it open and give you guys your first look of this item. Inside here, it tells you how to put the strap on. So there is a strap. There is a user manual.
Which was actually
So
already
that's kinda
on.
cool. So we will see. Here's the USB-C cord. Just a short little cord. Not going to worry about that, right? So it is wrapped up, and it looks like the strap is already on.
I'm telling you guys, this Bluetooth
So,
speaker is actually
The
quite
strap's on this.
impressive.
Now, I kind of like this. If you guys look at that, that's kind of a cool color strap. The whole thing is actually a very nice color. Now back here you have your power button, your Bluetooth button, your play, pause, and plus and
volume up and
minus,
down.
which could be for volume or skip track. You also have indicator lights for the power on, Bluetooth on. You have the indicator light for charge. You have the indicator light for stereo pair, so you can actually pair this with another one. So you'll have.
I wished I had
stereo
to. I would have
sound.
did the
So
pair.
That's kind of cool. Also, we don't have that, but
Hop
hey, that's cool.
forward. and tried to pair it into stereo. Now that we're connected, I'm going to play a little music.
I'll show you guys what it sounds like real quick.
As you guys see, it's down low right now, right?
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
We're about
Please tell me all the
70.
bad, the good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting out. You can have me down, no
It's actually quite
have you friends loud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me. That it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a play.
So as you guys can see, it's actually quite impressive, the sound that comes out of that little small Bluetooth speaker. I highly recommend the Sony Srs Xb13 if you guys are looking for one. Now we're on to our last product of the night, and this is from Beacan. This is their 36-inch foldable mini trampoline for adults and can hold up to a 300-pound person. Let's play this little video that Merle did for us, guys.
All right, we have a new heavy-duty trampoline from Beacan. This is the heavyweight version, supposed to have a weight limit of 300 pounds. I'm going to get this box open and we'll test it because I happen to weigh 300 pounds. Out of the box, inside we have our user manual. It sounds like a little bit of hardware. Here we have our skirt. These are going to be the legs. Should be, I think, 6 of these. Yep, there's those. And the same folding pattern as their child version. So, simply unfold here. So unfold here. And then unfold this. And this is going to be pretty taut. There we go. Alright.
He's worried about snapping his fingers in the springs.
There is no
saw
support
that.
bar on this one. Probably
you don't
because
need
it's
that.
designed for adults. Alright, now I got this opened up. Let's go ahead and get this skirt on. You're going to see on the underside of the skirt there are small holes. Those are going to line up with where the legs go. Alright.
As you
And,
guys
of
see,
course,
it's
the
actually
last
quite
one
easy
is-
to put together so far. Not
Alright.
a lot of work.
Are those legs I was telling you about?
And I love that you can screw the legs in. They're
Pull off
not
the
the
cap.
little clip style.
Screw in the leg. They're all on. Alright, well, my daughter's got the child version. I've got the full-grown version. Let's go see how she does on both of them. Alright, not a lot of give there for her.
Now remember, guys, he
A
does
lot
have
more
to sit
give
in the
there.
grass, so if you're
And I
jumping
guess
on
if
it,
it's
it
gonna be
may
a
sink in the
300-pound
grass if it's
trampoline,
wet
probably should get a
or
300-pound
soft.
dude on it. What do you think?
Always remember that.
Take it up here.
As you guys could see, the grass was actually soft, so it did sink a little. Just remember, the placement of these trampolines will actually mean a lot. Now, guys, that was the last product. Do you guys, if you guys want to see anything that we have shown or you may have missed, please ask and we will actually show that. If not, you know, we're at the end of our show. And hopefully everybody's having a great night so far. I'll wait and see if anybody needs to be, any of the products to be reshown. I'll reshow them. All right, guys. Well, I guess we'll call it a night. I appreciate everybody popping in for our Thursday night deal stream. Of course, guys, it's always been a blast, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and have a good one, everyone.